Man, I need a trim. What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel, Life of AJ. It's me, AJ, obviously, and this is a weekly roundup anime, episode 2. So let's get into it. There's not really much I want to speak about today because My Hero Academia episode, what was it, 91? It was dead, bro. It was so dead, I swear to God. It's so boring, man. Not much happened, man. They're doing that. This is the thing I've always found with My Hero Academia. They've always had these like off episodes between seasons, not between seasons, sorry, between arcs, where there's not much happening in the thing. Like all these like little class, like, you know, like the music festival and like all these little class competitions and stuff. It's alright, it's cool, but it's not really the stuff I'm really interested in. I find it really boring. So they're doing class A vs class B and all that bullshit again. Like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. It's not really my kind of thing. And the way they split the teams up doesn't really seem interesting to me. Like Ida and Todoroki again, with like all these side man. Like Todoroki, he's getting shafted, man, nicely. Who's Bakugo with? I think he's with some dead people as well. But yeah, the only note I really made was that when the telepathic guy that's trying to change classes from the normal to the hero course, when he done his little speech and he was saying he's gonna murk them off, he doesn't care about them, they all started clapping. They were like, oh, what a speech. Like, I just found that so weird. And that's actually all I have to say on My Hero Academia this week, man. Just boring episodes, not much to say at all. Like, don't worry, next week I'll have more on it. So main thing I want to speak about, Kingdom. Seen it all, episodes 1 to 4, everything that's out so far. So this week's episode that's coming out, episode 5, that's gonna be so sick. So what did I really have to say about it? I've not really watched any of the Kingdom anime before this. Like, I tried watching episode 1 of season 1. This was after I'd already read the manga, because I read Kingdom because of my boy Oki. Yeah, that's what you want to be known as. Him, yeah, I watched it because of him, or read it, sorry, because of him. And yeah, I just loved it. It's just so good. It's like, you know my thoughts on the animes, or the manga, sorry. I'll leave a link to my previous videos if you haven't seen it, so you can know more about what I think about Kingdom and what my other favourite 5 animes are. But yeah, so this is the first time I really watched it, and like, so I didn't really know. So when I watched episode 1, season 1, it was dead. The animation was shit, like the voice acting was pretty shit. Like, I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't even watch the whole episode. I was just like, I can't, this is just trash. Like, I'd rather just read it and that's it. But season 3, this actually looks sick for once. Like, the animation is actually on point. There are a couple times when the characters don't actually look like how they look in the manga, so it's a bit weird where sometimes they look sick and sometimes they don't. But it's alright, it's not the worst thing. But yeah, the main thing is like, bro, Shin is a fucking gangster in this, man. Like, he's still doing the same stuff he did in the manga, but like, he seems well, I see him more as like a bit of an idiot in the manga. He's a bit silly and like he makes a few jokes and that and stuff, which he's not really doing in this. And like, the way he's acting, like the voice acting for him is on point, bro. This guy's fucking sick. I don't know who he is, but he is mad. And like, so Shin is like, comes across way more mature, like way more like, shit, okay, Shin's actually the guy. Like, and another one I have to say is Sei as well, the king. Yeah, obviously he's a king and like, he's sick in the manga regardless, like he's mad. But in this, like, he is way more like, what's the word, like more like strong, like, you know, he comes across as like fucking, I'm the fucking king, mate. Like, like, there was that time, if you've seen it, you know, but there was a time, basically, this whole arc is about the coalition army. So the rest of China, the rest of the warring states, the warring countries, are all coming to attack Qin, which is where Sei's from, and he's the king that's about to unite all of China. That's what the whole thing's about. The whole of Kingdom's about. And so there's a coalition army. They've all aligned to wipe Qin off the map, which obviously, you know, doesn't happen because he's the first king of China. But yeah, and so it's all about how they can get through that. And so there was a time when in episode 1, I believe, or maybe 2, where they were finding out what was happening, and they were getting messages running through, yo, Chu's armies advanced to this point, yo, the Zhao armies advanced to this point, and it just kept coming in, and so there was a time when they were trying to come up with a strategy, but like loads of the advisors in the politician room, or I don't know what they call it, but in like the king's palace, all of his advisors were there trying to come up with a strategy how they can overcome this. And loads of them had just like given up. They just sat on the floor. They were literally on the knee, just like, how are we gonna do it? Or we're about to die, or is my family gonna be okay? And the king of kin, he just steps up, grabs them, lifts them up, yeah. He's not holding them up like that, but he just lifts them back up to their feet. And he said, are your heads nothing but an accessory? I was like, bruh, the way he said it, oh my days. And he was like violating them, saying like, you dumb, like you're a man, like come fight, bro. We have to fight our way out, we can't give up now, you stupid. Like, so sick. His speech was mad. Like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember that one part when he violated them differently. Well, that was sick. But yeah, so now it's on the part where they're on Kankoku Pass, so it's like a massive wall, and it's like never been breached, and like if that wall is breached, like that like gateway, I guess, is breached, there's a clear run in for all the armies towards the capital. And so that's where all of Kin's generals have been assigned. This is the main battle now. This is what's happening. This is where the fight is, in Kankoku Pass. All the generals are there, and you had that sick part where the start of the first day of the battle, the coalition army were doing some mad speech. Like, one of the generals was going ham. He was like shouting his ass off, like fucking saying, yo, who are we? We are Chu, we're gonna fuck you up, all this stuff, yeah. He was going on for quite a while. His army was getting so gashed, and then you just hear one of Kin's generals just out, charge! And like, they started the army themselves. They started to fight themselves with his own army, and he just rushed them straight. He's just like, fuck, this dumb cunt keeps fucking talking too much. Shut up, man. Sends his boys in. I thought that was too funny, man. And let's see, what else? I don't know, still I take. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just really enjoying it. I think it's going really good. So it's just the start. Yeah, this is just the surface of the stuff that's about to come. You haven't even seen Tao. You haven't even seen Mobu. You haven't even seen Usen. Like, these guys are the ones that do like a madness in this arc. But what's coming up? Cause see, the thing is, I can't really say what my predictions will be for the season and stuff, because I know what's gonna happen. But the stuff that's coming up, bro, next week, I'm telling you, maybe they would. I don't know, because I've not watch this, I don't know what their pacing is like compared to the manga. So maybe next week or the episode after, my boy Kanki, yo, he is about to do madness. He's about to do bits. He's about to murk so many man off. Just keep watching. If you don't watch it, you don't watch it. But trust me, Kanki, I'm so gassed for him. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's a short episode. It's not much else I've been watching. Not watched any more of Jujutsu Kaisen yet, just because I've been doing this stuff and I've been quite busy, so that's about it. But yeah, maybe next week I might have something new that I've been watching. I might have finished Jujutsu Kaisen by then. Like, definitely gonna talk about Kingdom and My Hero. That's just gonna be two. You just assume that's gonna come every week if you've been watching, so that's all I really have to say. Actually, I just saw one more note that I should have mentioned, but they changed the names on the subtitles. So in the manga it goes by the Japanese names, but in the anime it's going by the Chinese names, which makes more sense because it's Chinese history and stuff. But what you can tell is that because it's speaking in Japanese, I can hear them saying the name from the manga, but the subtitle says the name from the anime, which is in Chinese, and the manga's in Japanese. So then I'm getting a bit confused, and I'm reading it and I'm just like, who the hell's that? Who the hell's that? I know who it is because I can see, but it's just like sometimes it's just a bit, I'm just like, okay. So it gets a bit confusing there. Yeah. Not much else left to say. Next week, I'm looking forward to Kingdom, looking forward to My Hero. Hopefully it picks up better. Might start something new, might finish Jujutsu. Then I'll speak about Jujutsu. But that's all I have to say. So like the video, subscribe wherever you want, comment what you want, Send it to your friends if you want, I don't care. See you next time.